Miami Mile incident. We've been asked to look into it by several subscribers. Apparently, on the 1st of January 2024, there was rumour and speculation that at Miami Mile, beings appeared, shadow aliens that were like 8 to 10 feet tall. It was a big thing. Let's see what we can find out, if there's truth to that or not. Is there truth to what people speculated about the Miami Mile incident? Were there ET beings? There were. Ooh, okay.
That was quite quick and strong.
That was quite quick and strong. I was kind of thinking it was going to be like Gerald the Dolphin. It'd be like, no. Okay, so there was truth to that. There were, yeah. So people were seeing these 8 to 10 foot tall shadow ETs. Not ET.
So they weren't actual aliens, like from another planet?
A song of.
A Song of Jester's Tear? That's like, isn't it like a script from a Jester's Tear, like Marillion or something?
What? Who's
Google Marillion.
Who's Marillion?
You never heard Kaylee?
Stop giving me all these names.
Script from a Jester's Tear.
Marillion? Marilyn Monroe?
No. Yeah. You've heard Kaylee, I know you have.
I don't know what you're talking about. Why are you giving me
One
people's
of the
names?
best songs ever made.
Oh, Marillion. Oh, they're a band. Why didn't you say they were a band?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought
Marillion was like a book or a film.
Script for a Jester's Tear.
Okay. Well, I'm going to listen to that in a second because we can't play it for YouTube anyway.
Yeah.
Is that what you meant to put? Script for a song for a Jester's Tear, is that right?
Did you mean script for a Jester's Tear? As in the actual Marillion?
Why are you referencing a Marillion song? Now, listen. Okay.
We have to listen to the song.
We do, but we can't play it because we get copyrighted. So we're going to listen to the song and you're going to have to go listen to it for yourself. So.
We're looking at the lyrics.
Yeah, and the lyrics are just basically talking about it's too late to restage a play, about abandoning relics in a playground of yesterday.
The game is over.
It keeps saying the game is over. The game is over.
I act the role in classic style.
To right the rights, to right my wrongs.
The fool escaped from paradise will look over his shoulder and cry. Sit and chew on daffodils and struggle to answer why.
As you grow up and leave the playground where you kissed your prince and found your frog, remember the jester that showed you tears.
Oh. He's loving the puzzles at the minute, isn't he?
But it's talking about a playground, it's talking about a game being over and it's too late to restage the show.
I'm just wondering, ask if it's got it on there, do we know what Marillion's intention behind the song was? What is the actual meaning of the song?
What was Marillion's meaning behind the song A Script for a Jester's Tear? Deeply personal and theatrical song. It's theatrics. Everything's a stage, everything's a play. It keeps saying it's too late.
It could have just spelled out it was staged.
See, it's talking about the emotional aftermath of a failed relationship. But I think because it keeps going on about being a playground, it's too late to restage, the game is over. There's a mask in the background of the cover art. So it makes me think that, is it trying to say that it's kind of like the illusion is starting to fall away?
I mean, some Marillion fans may have a deeper meaning behind
I've
that.
never heard of them.
You would have heard of Kaylee. You would have heard that.
Okay, well, I don't like it. It's a bit of a rubbish song, if you ask me. Sounds a bit miserable. Not Kaylee, this one.
Oh.
I've never heard it. I'm going to have to listen to Kaylee, ain't I? No.
Yes, it's really good.
Okay, I'll listen to Kaylee in a minute.
Okay.
Is that what you're trying to say when you gave us a script for a Jester's Tears? That this Miami Mall incident it's all about the mask falling off, about the illusion being stripped away. Okay, that everything is staged and done purposefully. Would that also be correct? So was the Miami Mall incident staged?
Then there's that thing.
Yes.
Why didn't you just type it? Why didn't you just say stage?
Because it likes us to figure it out, doesn't it? It's almost like I will give you the answer for you to find the answer.
It's all puzzles at the minute, isn't it?
I
It's
think
like
our whole self
everybody
likes Sudoku.
It wants everyone to do the puzzle.
Mm-hmm. So the Miami Mall incident was staged. Who by? What?
That doesn't make any sense. It came up with King earlier.
King of England.
Mm.
That makes no sense.
I think King Charles.
Oh, but hang on. Who staged it? King of England. But we've done topics on this about what has dropped into him.
Ooh.
Baal energy. So that's the energy behind this Miami Mall incident staging was Baal. Okay, so it's not actually the King of England. You're just using that for us to think, hang on a minute. Dear.
It is Dear.
Oh,
Are you calling Danny Dear? As in...
So it is
Dear.
also to do with King Casey.
But then actually, why wouldn't it be? If he's...
Well, yeah, no, I get... Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can see that. Okay, but for what purpose then? What would be the purpose of staging this whole Miami Mall thing?
For...
To set his target for?
Oh, I thought it said to set the stage for...
Oh, sorry.
It might be
Was it to set the stage? Oh, yeah, this is why I shouldn't read it. To set the stage
And was it for?
for... Are you trying to say to set the stage for something? No, to set the stage for playing for. To set the stage...
For what?
Anchor. To anchor in a reality.
Ah.
Matrix Code 4. To set the stage to anchor in a reality. And that reality being that there are other beings.
When was this?
2024. 1st of January.
1st of January 2024. We're in 2026. That's 2 years ago.
Just over.
Because 2028 is significant.
Well, 2028 we got is when
I'm just thinking 4 years.
the moon, the looping system comes down, and this big disclosure happens with David Wilcock and the missing scientists. Does this all link into each other? Okay,
no, it wasn't talking about 2028 then.
So it was to set the stage.
To anchor something in.
And what are they? What is this? What is being anchored in? What are they trying to anchor in? Con the public.
Con the public.
Is this all to do
About
with
what?
like Project Bluebeam Double Bluff?
So it's setting the stage for the problem. They've been at this for the last few years, trying to. They're dropping seeds, like, you know, to make people start being more accepting or open to it for when they.
Is that right? Okay, so there's not a portal or something at Miami Mall. Is that correct? Is there a portal there? No. The Miami Mall incident was purely staged. But were these beings that were being seen real?
No testing.
What does that mean?
What did you ask? If they
Were they real?
Were they real? No testing.
Were they holograms?
Were they testing them out?
It was a test to see if they would be believable enough.
If they would work even.
If they would
equipment,
work. Yeah.
For when the real one happens. It was a test.
It was a test. Wow.
So, and King Charles was the one that headed this?
I mean, I don't get that, but okay. I do and I don't.
But like you said, if he's the BAAL energy, it kind of does make sense.
Yeah, I mean, it does.
Okay, so it was a test. The song still, I feel, isn't...
It's too late to be restaged. The game is over. That song, are you trying to say that people are now waking up to all this, like, fakeness?
The fact that they're trying to stage things and fake things.
Yeah.
Are you saying that's happening?
That was 2 questions, wasn't it?
Maybe.
Okay. The song, the Jester song, is that in reference to what Vicky said about showing that they're staging and faking things?
No.
Is that song trying to show people are waking up to the fact that they are staging and faking things and the game is over now?
Okay.
People aren't falling for the crap anymore.
No.
Is that right? So even with like Project Bluebeam, it's a double bluff because...
Well, it's like the lady on the plane. I mean,
it's all...
a lot of people were like, back maybe 6 years ago, they would have believed more.
Well, yeah. But everything, you have to agree to everything. They have to put it in plain sight and you have to agree to it. If people are looking at it now and going, this fucking bollocks, I don't believe that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, whatever they're trying to do, realistically, it's not going to work anymore because in those lyrics, it just keeps saying, the game is over, the game is over.
The game is over. Their game is over.
Their game is over, yeah. And these are just like sort of last-ditch attempts. Even like Project Bluebeam, the double bluff of it, they're still last-ditch attempts to try and maintain control, to create fear, basically. Yeah. So there we go. So it was a genuine thing. It did happen, but they weren't ET beings. It was all staged and faked. For nefarious purposes, yes, but...
Stage faked, a test.
A test. Again, a test to see how gullible we'll be. How believable they can make things.
Yeah, but it could also be, like, if they're planning on doing the Project Bluebeam thing, it could be testing the equipment.
Well, yeah, and exactly in that as well, yeah.
You know.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to say on this topic? Messy year to reveal. 8 wormhole. 8 wormhole. Yes. Messy year to reveal very much. Wormhole.
Wormhole is in before transition.
Yes. Okay.
So before we transition into whatever's next, when these things have been stopped,
disclosure has to happen.
The big disclosure has to happen. Lots and lots of things come up. Messy.
And you're talking about this year. Yes. Next. And next.
This year and next year.
Next year and next year. I mean, we did get a while ago that things were starting in February of this year and playing out till September.
But it's next year as well.
And next year as well, so...
So it's making me think, 2028, is that it? Is
Is that where all of this stops?
Is it all ended by 28? Is that when we get... Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh, 2028.
2028 is going to be exciting. Oh, that's interesting then. Okay, I like that. Yeah. There we go.